All right, so Dad's out seeding. I'm getting everything else organized. I sent Jim off to Harrow, and yeah, fuck. Yeah, that felt weird drilling a hole in a perfectly good tank, but that's where my, what's it called, AccuVolume's gonna get welded on. In reality, I could do this, but man, I really don't want to. So my brother is a fantastic welder, so we'll make him do that. And when we were greasing things, we noticed that this hole got pulled out. So that would have happened last year, we figure, when, if you go back not quite a year ago, I had this guy break, and then this fell out, and the boom came way back and bent this push rod. And we're figuring when it bent, it probably dead-ended the cylinder and pulled on that too. So, which makes sense because I was noticing the left one was definitely wanting to wobble a bit. I was thinking it was a bad sensor. I don't think it is anymore. I think it's just too much slop there. So, got a couple of pieces I need to build. Doing some cutting. Got to check, confirm my marks, but it should be there. I'm gonna have to round the corners. We're just gonna slap some additional plate on and weld it. So this is a good 1/2 inch plate. I'm gonna get them made up. My brother can come on his own time and we'll hammer it in there. So you can see the holes are slotted and they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be round like that. So we're gonna weld these guys in place on there somewhere. Oh, you better not be coming in here. Good. Yeah, so we're gonna weld these guys. They're thicker by a long shot, well, by 30% per side. So it should be a lot stronger. And the clearance is extremely tight. All right, so there's my acupressure or AccuVolume sensor, and we got that thing all beefed up. Real happy. Oh, let's let me grab that bolt so it doesn't fall on the highway. Only thing that's really left is some calibrations and function test it. I guarantee there will be a couple AIM solenoids that need replacing, or this, that, the other, but we're in pretty good shape. I think we're just gonna have to recalibrate this guy a little bit. The other one's maybe a degree or two forward. This one's probably closer to 5. We'll know better once we get it out in the field. Use it a few times. All right, we're out today. I'm finally getting my AccuVolume dialed in and calibrated based on the flow meter. So I started with 1,265 gallons in my tank is what my guess was, because that's what the stamp is on the tank. And the meter reading was 2962. And then I sprayed out, what was it, 65 gallons to get to 1,200. Which was my next stop point, and it was displaying 2776. Now I've got to go to 1125, which will be 140 on the display, mark that, and just keep going from all the way down. So I don't have any of my features on. I don't care. I literally have nothing but water in the tank. So I don't care about overlap. I don't care. I care about getting as much on as fast as I can. I'm running on the 10-gallon tips. Just booting around. This will probably take me most of an hour. And then I'm going to go spray over there. 126. Well, unfortunately, I screwed up. I had 950 correct, and it was 2228. And then I got to 850, and then I hit the wrong button, and I overwrote the 950. So, sorry, I had 950, and the number was 2365. But then I got to 850, which should have been up here, and it should have been 2228. But I didn't realize I had that one highlighted, and I hit the button. So I guess I can do it. You just do that. You go change the target value. Yes, and I wasn't paying attention. And so unfortunately, I got a little spot in the middle where it's not going to be perfect. But on my next tank, I'm going to pay attention and I'm going to follow the readings. And I know what they should be, and I'm going to fudge them in there a little bit. Hopefully. It's that, or I have to go back and put more water in. Which, yeah, I'm not really terribly keen on doing that, because then I got to get to this. So I'm just going to run with it for now. And if I have to recalibrate everything eventually. Because the kicker is I can't manually enter these numbers, these columns. So, oh well, can't be perfect. Alright, so we're taking things real nice and slow for the first fill of the year. That seems to be tracking nicely. We'll see, we'll have to adjust our density later. I didn't have any wrecks yet, which is always a bonus. We're just going nice and easy. I haven't made any modifications. I do need to change a couple of things. And I appear to have, looks like that guy's leaking a little bit. But I haven't had any time to work on this at all this winter. Well, I could have this winter, but it was in a snowbank. Gurgle that. Which one? This one's the rinse. Pretty happy because it doesn't look like there's any granular stuck to the bottom. Just that lid, ring, keeper, thingamajob. I'm gonna fill this guy a little bit. Yeah, I got lots of time. And just do a direct suck out of it. Just because there's always a little bit in that hose when you do the recirculation on this thing.